Doubters, to those who don't believe, this is the hour. You'll see that we'll make ladders out of obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Leap over the lines to say we won't cross. We'll trick canyons like they're nothing. They won't see us coming. Scale all of the walls they built to hold us. We may be invisible.
Alright, first test fit. As you guys see, thing sits pretty high. We got some trimming to do. Yeah. As I thought, underneath here, I know it's going to be dark, but that bell housing is definitely hitting. That's where the clutch goes on the subframe. So we're going to go ahead and pull this thing back out, and we're going to see what we can do about that. It looks like that plate sits in front of the power steering. So if that's the case, then we will be able to obviously just trim out there and let the motor sit down, get the axle geometry back, because it's sitting pretty tall right now. But time to make it work, guy.
From the past try to do me in, and I can't hesitate on the gas, and I'm here to win. Hold this pen, staring out the endo, know the end is near. Coming into focus, there's a chorus, feel it in the air. I can understand how a lot of rappers disappear. I can't understand how a man lives his life in fear. I got goals, matter of fact I got more. I got dreams in the lyrics, can you hear them? Can't fall. So it's non-stop, I won't fold, I won't drop until we on time. Only going non-stop.
Go on there, bud.
I won't fold, I won't drop until we on time. Only going non-stop. There's no plan B with me. Do you believe in me? Ain't no plan B with me. Do you believe in me? It's non-stop. I won't fold, I won't drop until we on time. I'm only going non-stop. You ain't prayed till you're staring at the ceiling, trying to be a better man. Trying to wrestle all your demons, staring at my own two hands. Trying to build a better kingdom, ain't no castles 2020. That ain't stopping me from scheming, ain't stopping me from reaching. Won't stop me from believing that I'm here for a reason. As long as we keep breathing, that ain't stopping me from reaching. Won't stop me from believing that I'm here for a reason. As long as we keep breathing, man, it's
well, we ran out of cutoff wheels, but this is gonna have to do for now. Notch the subframe. We dropped the subframe down about ½ an inch. We'll see what that gets us. So now we're going to go ahead and try number 2 install and see how low we can get the motor to sit. The biggest thing is just this main brace down here. We're hoping we'll go down in where we cut it out. So we'll see what happens. All right, round 2 with that trimmed, subframe spaced down a little bit. We're making progress. It's almost level, but you can tell still has a little bit of a rise to it and still a little bit tall. So, bless you. You dying over here?
I'm dying over here.
So this plate goes all the way around, and as I thought, we're gonna end up cutting it flat with the transmission's bottom studs down there. That's gonna give us an extra inch clearance all the way around. I think that's gonna be the right route to go. So we're gonna do that. First, we're gonna try to just sit the hood down for you guys before he goes and gets more cutoff wheels, because we don't got none.
Please hold.
Please hold. All right, time to see how bad it hits. it's gonna hit pretty bad. Well, we got some work to do because we need more.
Yeah, and old boy don't want to cut his hood. Not yet, at
Might
least.
need an NA hood.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think we need an NA hood because the NA hood wouldn't have the scoop and it'd be flat here, and the scoop's fucking us.
Yep, so we'll figure it out.
Trying to get every bit of clearance we can. So we took off all the heat shielding anyways. No real reason for that to be on here anymore. Took off the scoop assembly. Now we're gonna pull the scoop off to see what could be trimmed in here. And then we're gonna go get more cutoff wheels. We're gonna flatten out that conversion plate. That should give us about another inch here. This is a K24. I told them it's a K20. We got about another inch, 19 millimeters.
Yeah.
It's just shy of an inch of clearance. And right now we have about 4 inches of clearance issues to get this thing to fit underneath the hood. And we're really gonna try. We're gonna keep playing with it. Like I said, this stuff's gonna take time. What are you doing?
How do you get this out?
You don't know how to get a scoop out? You got your pop clips right there.
I never had to take it out before.
Well, weight reduction, Honda boy time.
Honda boy.
Honda boy. Drop down below if you guys are excited for this project. I know we both are excited. It's gonna take some innovating, some time, but we'll get it. Bam.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, well now we're getting somewhere. That stud's an issue. Goodbye to you.
Please hold.
What? Don't be fucking my valve cover up. Why does this have a stud? All of ours were bolted. Hang on. What? That's got to unscrew. Please hold. Don't fuck it up. Double nut it. What are you doing? Don't fuck my threads up.
Well,
Double nut.
the stud goes. This is where the
Yeah, hold. Let me look at this. That looks like that's one. Yeah. You know, one with the valve cover. Goodbye. Now that's gonna go in the socket wheel. All right. Now that gave us another inch. No, it gave us a little bit, not another inch. So we're getting there. How much further? That looks like it's lower than it was. You said 4 inches before?
I said it looked at about like 4 inches.
All right. Let's see what it actually is.
I think it was really that stud.
If I can get this here.
I think it was that stud that really.
Put that like down in there and we'll see how far we gotta go. And we're fucked.
About 4.5.
4.5?
And it actually needs to go about 6 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6.
so.
Alright, well. I can see one way to clean that problem up.
So I can. Yeah, right here. Just cut out this whole thing.
Right there, that would be gone.
Yep.
That would be gone, and then that.
I can cut it right now.
What? We don't got enough disc?
Trust me, we got enough.
No, we
disc.
don't. Go get a disc. You could have wiped it first. Because front of the motor is like up there somewhere. I would definitely try to cut behind these, because then we can still mount the scoop.
Yeah. So
Just cut
I
the.
say we go.
At least give yourself one outer. So I would go from here, and then give yourself the one outer all the way across.
Well, I could keep this one too, so I can go like right here.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just go.
That's a pretty straight line for this early.
Because I can see the front of the motor. The front of the motor's about right here, so.
Really just follow that curved line almost.
Yeah.
The silence in the room.
The patience.
Bam. We're going where we said we wouldn't.
Yep, already.
Now, do we wait and trim that bezel on the bottom and then do this?
Well, because if we do that,
We're going to have to do both
It's still
regardless.
gonna have to. Yeah, it's still gonna have to.
still gonna happen. This doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like we're cutting the scoop or anything right now.
Yeah.
This is all behind it. So worst case, even if we didn't need it, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, so
I
I
would
think
start
that
there.
this is gonna be just beneficial no matter what.
Because you gotta think, if we can just get it to here, yeah, perfect.
That's about 3 inches right there.
You would know.
Wouldn't even know.
You would know.
I would know, but nobody else would know.
All right, go get your cutoff wheels.
Sounds good. I'm out.
Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me if I can slow it down, cause it's coming too fast for me. Baby, don't try it, just stop it. You should know that I got options. I be fly like I live in the cockpit. Mess around with the money, get drop kick. Only one in the city to pop quick. Never cared about being your top 10. Got a house in
Damn,
the
I
hills,
scratched my
top
valve
this. I
cover.
came from where them boys
Oh,
top
you
this.
got it rigged. Bam. But it needs to go a little bit more forward there because we have the bump in this. So Chase's line was a little bit off, but I don't have any more disc. As you can see, that thing's done. So we're making progress though. Need to definitely go just a little bit more forward and the hood will go down quite a bit more. We're getting there. Almost there. Little by little. Yeah, now I really done scratched it up, but oh shit. I pushed it down. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing pulled out of here while Chase is on the parts run. Let that sit there for a second. Stay. And then that way we can get that plate trim because there is no doubt about it that that extra inch is gonna help us quite a bit. I really don't wanna see this thing sticking out that much. So let's see what we can do. Let's keep on working to get this thing to sit lower. All right, I used what was left of my little disc and guys, I was able to get this thing to click down. Look at that. That's a click on the hood. So we're not fully shut. It definitely needs a little bit more trimmed right out in the front here, which I'm doing the best I can. That little disc I got. We're gonna clean this up. But guys, hood almost shut. I know it's gonna stick out, but we're making progress here. Like I said, I think that once we get that other inch, that thing down, guys, we're getting there. We're getting damn close. Hell yeah. Super excited for this. All right, let's see what happens. I gotta put the other strut on the hood. All right, we're started there, guys, at Clutch Masters, but we had to cut the bottom portion off here. Now we do understand that the flywheel obviously is gonna make this perfectly round, but how far and thick this is, it just doesn't make sense for us and where we're trying to go. So we're gonna go ahead and put this thing back in now, see how much more hood clearance we got, and we'll go from there.
I'm excited. She's getting
See,
there.
we're getting there, little by little. All right, now for the moment of truth here. Let's see how much that helped. Put her down. Putting her down. I mean, this is a lot more down we've gotten. Damn. All right, let's take this thing out. That's looking a lot better.
Where's she hitting now?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's sitting on the trans. Yeah, it's sitting on the bell housing like it's supposed to.
Yep.
So we're doing good there. So now we'll take that off, and I gotta undo the hood right here. So we'll get the hood, and then we'll put it down, see how much we got, because it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, we're only gonna get so much. The trouble with these engine bays is they slope downward, and this engine obviously is just straight.
Yeah, it's the same height. It doesn't really change.
Now keep in mind, guys, we don't have the flywheel on here, so there might be a chance that the motor still has to come up a little bit once we create engine mounts, and the transmission is sitting on the subframe there, so obviously it's probably going to be up a little bit. So we do have that to think about. But I'm curious to see how much more hood clearance we got now.
Well, we're about to see. Well, she definitely went down a lot more because she sits on that.
So now we got to trim the hood out. So give us a quick break here. We're going to trim that forward. I would put that down, guy. I would probably put it down so that way we can get to it up here and I'll hold it. Because we're going to have to trim up here. Yeah. All right.
So
Moment of truth. Maybe? Finally?
ready or what?
Damn.
And she closes. Perfect.
Mic drop. That's what that was. The click.
Damn, dude.
It's in, and the best part is it lands perfectly inside the scoop on the car. Damn.
I want to get water and clean that off.
I know, you gotta get to clean all the metal everywhere on the hood. But, dude, that's progress.
That's progress, dude. Scoop's next. Ugh. That's an expensive scoop.
Once we get the scoop in, it's fucking, that's a sealed deal.
Yeah, once the scoop's done, she's... Oh. You're about to see me, like, killing my baby right here. Like, just chopping her up in little
Oh, the scoop's
pieces.
the hard part. That's the
I
painting
know,
part.
that's
The other part didn't matter.
that is just metal.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
hidden. This is gonna be
That's gonna be a fun one. I'm
take
gonna
less, and
take
you're gonna
less
end
and-
up using that grinder or whatever, that whiz wheel,
Yep.
to take it out. But almost there, almost.
Getting there. She shuts. So
She shuts,
That's the part that we were.
and it really isn't that bad
No.
out of the hood. I mean, yeah, it's out of the hood, but it's not terrible. With the scoop on there, it's gonna take up probably up to here.
Yep.
So you have a little bit of a bulge, but nothing crazy.
And I can also have the front of my scoop as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta know where to cut it
Yeah.
precisely. So.
Yep. Like I said, take less.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up. We know your bumper cut jobs. You fuck
Well,
those
see,
up.
this is just for a big intercooler now. so
Oh,
we're good.
geez. There's the excuse.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Looking pretty happy there.
I'm stoked.
Damn.
That's a big bitch.
That one ain't going on it. But just for mock-up purposes, give you guys an idea. Obviously, we need an intake manifold. We need a turbo manifold made. Thing's going to just go hood exit. It could have a full exhaust very easily, as you can see. And it should clear everything now with the turbo being there. Oh, yeah. Turbo would fit right there. And we got the scoop on. Hood closes. Damn, making progress. Now, guys, this isn't gonna happen overnight.
Yep.
We're still gonna, it's gonna be working in the background. Plus, Chase.
Yeah. I gotta fund a project right now.
Yeah.
My funds are looking a little little small right now.
So, looking good with the scoop on, though. I'm happy with it. I think we could have done better with getting it closer and following the motor, but he sucks at drawing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad drawing, but I mean, it's there.
It looks
Like,
good. And this is
there.
K24.
Yeah, so if we dropped it to a K20, it would drop it down.
K20 we would get gained about another 19 millimeters, almost an inch, where it would drop it down, and you can see the scoop. Dude, guys, this thing fits
Perfect.
perfect.
And we barely had to do.
Really didn't have to do much. We dropped the subframe down. Subframe's dropped about 1.25 inches. And then we went ahead and trimmed that bell housing on the bottom. Like I said, we do need to put the flywheel on to verify. It might come up a little bit from here with the engine mounts, because like I said, it's sitting on the subframe right now, so it might come up just a hair, but this is pretty much the final look. Pretty excited, guy.
I am
Let's go ahead and open the hood.
Hey, yo. Pop the hood.
Pop the hood.
Pops like stock.
It's like it's on an engine stand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bam.
But can you guys imagine a 42R in this thing? Stock motor?
Oh, yep, you're out. He wants to be like me. Scatter my shit everywhere.
We'll see. Oh yeah, mine would go through my frame, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out.
We're gonna do a little 6870 on her. Just a little baby.
It'll look good. It'll fit pretty much where I said where that one is there.
This, if it just sat lower, this is how it should have came, Subaru. I'm sorry. This is how every Subaru should look. And there's so much more space in the front too. I mean,
Yeah, look at here.
you
Yeah,
could
I can put a
almost
whole
fit
thing in
a
here.
whole radiator in there if you.
Well,
really,
if you put the radiator in and have the fans on the opposite side, I bet it would fit.
it'd fit. So
So we do need to put everything on. This is a bare motor, guys. Keep in mind, we gotta put our water pump housing on here, put our alternator over here, and then starter's not in. This is just a mock-up motor, but it gives us a really good idea. This side's really straightforward and simple. I mean, the only thing that's going to be over here is turbo manifold and then engine mount. Probably create an engine mount, come back to the factory spot down there. But this is progress.
Yep.
Big progress. This has been in the works in the background for a while.
Yeah, I told Josh, like I said, I wanted to do it, but I never really would have thought that I actually had the opportunity. And I'm glad that Clutch Masters is working with us on this, and so super excited to see on how everything works out. So this is going to be something. I'm just glad nobody else has done this besides one other person, and so that was like
that's contradicting.
No
one's ever done this, but okay. One person.
Okay. That one person that's done it is a really big inspiration. I watch their channel just like I watch Josh's or Devin's or whoever, and it's a real big inspiration. So I appreciate you guys. You guys know who you are, so thank you.
Here we are. That's going to wrap it up today. I think we made a lot of progress in this video. We killed 2 GoPros, so it's a lot of footage to put in for you guys. It might be split into 2 videos, but again, you guys, stay tuned for this. We're not going to give up. We're going to definitely push forward. You didn't show them the other part that you had for it.
Ooh. 1 second.
So we're going to end out the video of what we got for the car to be able to control and run this, because obviously this is a pretty can-based car. You know, the 04 STI, not so much can-based that Boosted Boys did. This is a lot more can-based. Our DCD system is going to have to be on a separate controller, which we might be able to control through what he's about to show you. And we have decided to go standalone route on this versus a K-Pro. So once he takes a sweet time to grab his stuff, get it? Let's see.
I don't want to spoil little girls, so
damn.
We got the wideband in here, and then we got the 2500.
As you guys seen, our all-wheel drive Civic is on Hull Tech. Been learning that and growing with it as we've seen, been using it more and more. For Chase and someone like his budget, this makes the most sense, obviously, instead of going a more expensive route like a Motec or something like that. But this over a K-Pro is a big upgrade, and we will be able to do the dash in the car off of this, run cam base, and then he can see everything he needs to see without worrying about getting the car to talk to the whatever ECU we would have used, which probably would have been K-Pro. So the way we're going to run this, guys, for those of you that are curious, before we end this out, we are going to pick up like a tucked engine harness 4K series for an RSX. That's going to run over, go through our engine bay over here like normal, and then we'll have a normal conversion harness for, like, let's say an EK, and we'll be able to wire our fuel pump, coolant temp, and everything off of that. And then we'll be able to run our gauge cluster over to our Hull Tech, and it'll be pretty straightforward. I'm not worried about getting the thing to run in the car. I feel like that'll be the easier route. Getting it to fit was our main worry, and from today when we started, the first look was a little concerning.
Yeah, she was sitting up really high, and I didn't have too many hopes in it fitting. And I mean, you put your head down, you power through it. Anything, you put your mind to it, it's gonna work. So
yep. So just keep pushing through, guys. If you have a project that you're kind of stuck on your ways on it, just keep pushing through, and in the end, you'll get it. And I mean, this is one day of us just focusing on it, not even a whole day. This is a half day.
It's like 4 hours in.
So we are going to have some nice spacers built for the subframe on here. And you guys did see we did notch the subframe a little bit too. But we're going to have Ranchbuilt build us some nice billet or steel spacers for the subframe, mount that. We had to drop the trans down to match it to keep the geometry all the same. But our axles are sitting the way they should, and that is the most important part. So we're keeping the geometry of the drivetrain right, but we did have to space it down a little bit. Yep. But the most exciting part is this, that you can literally close the hood, no weird anything, and it click shut.
Yeah.
Bam. Oh, you didn't show
you guys check your guys' oil without popping the hood? Because I can.
Well, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know this is a lot of information and possibly 2 videos, but this is it. So, come soon.
Coming soon.
Later, nerds.
See ya.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal life up in the fast lane. Life, though you limits, you just put them in Coronas. Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus. The bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment. The moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash. Bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane. Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the